What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Green here, and this is my weapons breakdown video for the brand new SMG, the Peacekeeper in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. If you don't know, the Peacekeeper comes with the new Revolution DLC content map pack that also releases 4 new maps, and for the very first time ever, we get a new gun in Call of Duty. How awesome is that? We've been asking for it for a long time. Treyarch has finally decided to deliver, and I'm very excited to be bringing you this gun breakdown for you guys. This weapon breakdown is going to feature the pros and cons about the weapons, the general statistics, and overall my opinion of the weapon, how I feel about it. So guys, we're going to kick this off right away by stating that I didn't like the weapon at first. I really didn't. I hated the weapon, but the more I played with it, the more I got used to it, the better I got with it, and the more I like it. I consider it now a pretty good weapon. It's no MSMC or PDW. It doesn't throw down the gauntlet like those two SMGs, but you can do well with it. So let's start out with the pros of the Peacekeeper SMG. The pros are, first off, it has very low recoil, guys. I'm talking extremely low recoil. It has ACR style recoil and M4 recoil off of Modern Warfare 2. So that's great by itself. The other good thing is it has great iron sights. You don't need a red dot or a holographic sight to do well or see well with this gun. I highly advise you try the iron sights before you put an attachment like that on your weapon. Just try it out, guys. The next thing is that it's an assault-like weapon, but it's an SMG. It's kind of a hybrid between an assault rifle and an SMG. It has characteristics of an assault rifle, but it has the mobility of an SMG, so that's really good. Now, the cons, guys, are the really two bad things about this gun. First off, it has extremely low damage, and second, low rounds per minute, RPMs, which really affects your kill time. So let's look at the damage, guys, in depth with the damage. It takes 4 shots to kill up close, 5 shots at medium range, and drops off to 6 shots at long range. Now you're thinking that may not sound bad. That sounds pretty average for an SMG, and that's kind of true. The MP7 is the same, the Vector is the same, so it's not, you know, terrible in the damage category. What makes it bad is when you compare it to the MSMC or the PDW, which are 3 shots up close and overall do more damage than this gun. And also what makes it bad is when you compare the rounds per minute that it fires off. It is the slowest in the game, guys, at 720 rounds per minute. You compare that to the Scorpion at 1200 rounds per minute, and you get a vast difference. This gun has the slowest kill time. It takes forever to kill an enemy opponent, it seems like sometimes, especially if they're coming at you with something like a PDW or an MSMC or a Scorpion. Face-on battle against someone holding those weapons, it's going to be tough for you to win the gunfight. So that's the bad thing about the weapon. So the thing that makes it decent, a good weapon, you're probably saying, Mr. Green, you're pretty much calling this weapon terrible. Yeah, it has a lot of terrible qualities, but like I said in the pros before, the very low recoil, the great iron sights, and its assault-like kind of hybrid style make it a decent enough weapon that you can do well with. Now, what I want to talk about is the attachment you should use with this weapon that can also make it a better weapon, a competitive weapon compared to the other SMGs. The attachments I really found useful are the stock, quick draw, extended or fast mag, and rapid fire. The stock is really good for SMGs, especially when paired with lightweight and a marathon. You just move around really fast. It's hard for enemies to keep up with you when you're aimed down sight, so that's really good. Quick draw is something that's odd for me. I don't use quick draw on SMGs, but for some reason when I put quick draw on this weapon, I seem to get an advantage against other people who didn't have quick draw. When they were coming at me at a head-first gunfight, I knew my gun, this gun, the Peacekeeper, has very low damage and very low rounds per minute fired off, so that quick draw helped just a little bit, and it kind of made the difference for me in some games. Extended fast mag is necessary since it takes so many shots to kill an enemy. You're going to be running out of bullets. It says a 30-round mag, so you're going to be running out of bullets pretty quick, even though it has a low fire rate. It takes too many bullets to kill an enemy, so I would suggest extended or fast mag. Both will do just fine. And the last and final attachment is what I suggest most people to use with this weapon, paired along with fast mag or extended mag, and that is rapid fire. Rapid fire bumps up the rounds per minute it fires off, and it kind of gives you an edge over people without that. It makes this gun competitive, basically. So that is where this gun stands. So my overall opinion on this gun is that it's not that great. It really isn't, but you can still do well with it like most guns in Black Ops 2. You compare this gun with the MSMC and the PDW, and it's going to come up short every time. But using the right attachments and fitting the gun to your playstyle, I found that if I was more reserved with this gun, I did better. Instead of running around like a chicken with his head cut off, I did pretty well if I was more reserved and treated the gun like an assault rifle, guys. So overall, I'm happy with the gun. I'm happy they released a gun and DLC. I mean, that's awesome to me, and I will definitely be covering doing weapon breakdown videos for the next 3 weapons that they released in the new map pack. So I'm really excited for that, guys. Don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be bringing you future videos as fast as possible, guys. I'm Mr. Green, and I hope you guys have a great day.